What is up, you guys? So on today's video, we're just going to do a little bit of a practice session with my fire cornhole incinerators. So just kind of going to warm up a little bit and then kind of just use the bags. They're a little bit of a faster bag, a 7/8 speed as they say on their website. So a faster bag, but very hole friendly. The template is pretty big. And the corners are kind of it's kind of like a square bag, so they're not kind of rounded. So I actually really like these bags. The only thing is, because I live on the West Coast, I live in Las Vegas, so the boards are usually pretty fast, so a lot of people don't really like using these bags too much, so I haven't really had a chance to play with them in a tournament setting. But man, I really enjoy throwing these bags. So right now what I'm going to be working on is just kind of like my technique. Trying to get the bag a little bit flatter, as always, consistently flat. I go through like periods of times where like they look amazing, and sometimes they kind of flutter like that one right there, and then sometimes they're just like pretty bad. But yeah, I'm gonna see how well I throw them during this practice sessions. Maybe the next couple videos or so I'll do a deca game or like a ghost game or something along those lines. So these bags, like I was saying, 7/8 speeds, 7 on the slow, 8 on the fast. Definitely a bag you want to kind of go hole for hole. If you block, you kind of want to push through, not really anything that kind of like, kicks too much or anything like that. But I definitely enjoy throwing these bags. So right there, got 2 in. Let's see if I can get a 4-bagger. And that one kind of slides on the right. I think I didn't put enough power on there. And then that one just a little bit short. So with the bags, I definitely try to loft it a little bit, just to not have it go like past the back of the board. But they're not too bad, honestly. They're not like crazy fast or anything like that. So one of the things I've been kind of working on when practicing, and I've seen an improvement on my tournaments, is that one kind of kicked to the left. So that was kind of my bad, the way I was throwing the bag. But I try to keep my top half of my body, like my shoulders, squared and have as little movement as possible, just to kind of add consistency. Definitely need to practice a little bit more, but like it's like I feel like when I do that correctly, I throw a little bit more consistent, a little bit better. I don't get it off the back of the board as much or off the sides, and when I do, I know it's because I was kind of leaning, or I was dipping too much. Like my shoulder was dipping a little bit too long, too down when I'm throwing, which before I used to have a big problem with that. But after watching like videos like these, I kind of saw me doing that and kind of try to fix it. It's a lot. I went for the air more right there. Couldn't get the drag for the 4-bagger, but yeah, like. Once I saw that, I try to kind of like correct it, and it's easier. It's like what they said, easier said than done. Because like you see it, you're like, all right, I'm gonna correct it, but then like sometimes it still creeps up. So like it's something that you just have to get reps in and make sure you're trying to do it so you can kind of correct the muscle memory. So that's what I'm trying to do right here. So that one kind of just hole friendliness, catches the hole and it goes in. That one, oh man. So that one is the one where I could kind of see maybe my body was a little bit erratic. It wasn't kind of being as still. And got 3 bags again, except for that 1 bag I kind of messed up. So with these bags though, I definitely recommend these type of bags, especially if you live in some place where it's kind of like the humidity kind of affects the boards. It gets a little bit slower, because I'm sure they kind of cut like awesome, and they probably feel a lot better in those type of conditions. But yeah, they're very inexpensive. I think when I got these, they were on sale for like $40, which is crazy for cornhole bags, and they are ACL Pro stamped. There's actually some good ACL pros that use these bags, some of the best in the world. and they do pretty well. So there's another 3 bags in, 1 bag on the board. Can't get that 4-bagger though. But yeah, like some top pros use these, so they're definitely pretty good. And they feel pretty good as well. If you like kind of like a more floppier, faster bag, definitely recommend these bags for sure. So not too bad of a practice session. I'm kind of feeling a little bit confident on these. I would love to throw these on the tournament, but a lot of people just love their slower bags, carpet, kind of bouncy and everything like that. So right here, let's see if I could keep, get it right in. Let's see if I can get a 4-bagger in there. Oh, that one just hit the side of it. Oh, that's unfortunate. And it's that one bag. I don't know if I lose focus on it a little bit or what I do, but it's always been that one bag. Now, when I usually play with it, like just practice sessions, especially when I'm like fully warmed up, just kind of throwing bags, I try to mentally kind of put myself in like game time situations, like in the tournament, like going against one of the better players. I can't miss because they're going to make them all. I pretend like they just made all 4, and I have to kind of match that or what I'm going to do. So the first bag off the board, not good. Second bag on the side as well. So I kind of need a reset. There's the third bag. I'm kind of dipping my shoulder a little bit. I don't have it as straight as I would want it to, but make the last 2 bags and kind of recover. So that's one of the things I like watching the videos and kind of watching myself do that. So let's see how well I do this. So I'm not quite sure. I can't remember if I get some 4-baggers. I know I get very close on those and kind of, like I said, mentally psych myself out to kind of prepare myself for game time situations. So I don't know if I got a 4-bagger. I know I got a bunch of 10-pointers. Oh, that one just barely missed. So I was trying to catch the hole. It just kind of slid right over it. And that one, melts into the hole. That's what those bags do. Third bag melts in there. Let's see if they get the 4th bag. Get another 3 bags in and one bag. Pretty bad. There it goes. It's another 9 points. If I was doing like a deca game, I think I'd be pretty decent because it's only that one bag that's kind of messing me up. But this is what practice is for. I'm kind of working on more mechanics a little bit. Another thing I noticed that detail wise is sometimes I'll get lazy with my grip and wouldn't grip it as firm as I should. I'm not talking about like a death grip, but somewhere where it's not like super soft, right? Because when you fling it, you kind of when you have that grip. Oh, let's see if they can get this 4-bagger. Oh, that was a bad release. That bag was ugly. And there's a okay, so definitely not a 4-bagger. But yeah, I found that sometimes I'm not consistent with the grip that I have on the beads, like the pressure I put on there. So when I pull when I like have my arm like swing back, I found myself kind of loosening up the grip, and then when I would let go, it wouldn't be as good. Like it'll kind of flutter more or be more erratic or inconsistent. So I've been practicing making sure I'm conscious of that, because once I noticed that, I was like, oh wow, I did not know I was doing something like that. All right, so I got 2 bags in. See if I could get this push through. Oh man, I'm surprised I didn't get that. It's like hanging right there. That typically those bags don't hang like that often, but I mean, I was just unlucky right there. That was a decent push. It wasn't as perfect as it could have been, because I could have just gone right through it, but kind of kicked to the side right there. But yeah, that's something I kind of been conscious of with my grip, is making sure to have the same kind of consistent like pressure on the bag. Same amount of like beads in kind of like a handlebar on there throughout the whole swing of my arm. I had another opportunity to push right there and miss. Let's see if I could collect. So that was just off, and I didn't get that through. So typically, sometimes those blockers, man, kind of mess with you mentally as well. Like right there, I'm sure when I was doing that, I was thinking to myself, okay, my teammate, well, not my teammate, the guy I'm going against put that block there. I'm just going to push through it and go in. And I actually think those type of like mental practices helps out, especially during tournaments, because I keep on getting more and more comfortable during tournaments. So that's 2 in. Let's see if I can get the 4-bagger. Oh, just a little bit off. So I think I lost a little bit of. Oh, I tried to go for the airmail and hit the bag and bounced off. So sometimes when I'm thinking that, like I said, I put pressure on myself. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get that. I need this 4-bagger. I'm gonna put this 4-bagger in there. And man, like sometimes it really does get to you. But I feel like I am improving, because in tournaments I'm just starting to feel more and more comfortable, especially in certain situations. I think what I need to do though is kind of think of myself as specific players that I kind of think to myself that, oh, I can't like I'm already kind of losing against them, because I'm thinking, oh, this guy's a lot better than me. I can't match this guy. So I definitely got to think of ways to kind of do better against that mentally. So coming up on the last couple throwbacks, and see how well I do. Let's see if I can finish strong. So let's see. So settling the grip, kind of take a little bit of time. Oh, and that one it was not on right there. Let's see the way I could do with the second bag and recover. That was a little bit better. So third bag, a little bit off to the right. And the fourth bag was in, but that was kind of like an ugly bag. It didn't really go in there as nice. So like I was saying, definitely have to work on like consistency right there, because sometimes I'll be on, sometimes I'll be off. And these bags are playing pretty nice actually. I don't think they're as crazy fast as they might be in specific boards. And these boards aren't like super slow or super fast. They're kind of like in the middle. And these are Cornhole solution boards, just in case you guys are wondering. So this should be the last. Oh, almost caught the hole right there. Should be the last set of bags I'm throwing. And yeah, just wanted to say thank you for you guys for watching. Hope you guys are doing a good practice session as well. And if you guys haven't yet, please subscribe and like the video. And I'll catch you guys next time. All right, bye-bye, guys.